What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to Bananas Epic Gaming, and today I'm going to be getting my WrestleMania 36 predictions. WrestleMania 36 is going to be a little bit different because there's no takeover. It's being taped. I haven't seen any spoilers that much. The only spoiler that I saw is that Roman Reigns pulled out because there's a crisis going on. If you don't know what crisis is going on, what are you doing? But other than Roman Reigns pulling out of his Universal title match, I don't know anything. This WrestleMania card doesn't intrigue me, so I'm going to give my predictions, and here we go. The first match on the WrestleMania card I'm going to talk about is Baron Corbin, or King Corbin, versus Elias. I see them giving this to Elias because Corbin went over last year and he won against Kurt Angle, and Kurt Angle was a retirement match, if my memory is correct. And Elias is due for a big moment, other than getting beat up by John Cena or The Undertaker or whoever. So I have Elias going over. Now on to the next match. So the next match I want to talk about is Bobby Lashley with Lana against Alistair Black. Now this match is going to be an easy match to call. It's going to be Alistair Black, because I feel like they're going to start building him up like The Undertaker, but the only problem is he lost last year at WrestleMania in the tag team title match. But they're going to start building him up, and the Taker does come back next year. I see him facing Alistair Black at WrestleMania LA, which I'm going to try and be at. Now on to the next match. And the next match is going to be a match that I don't really care about. It was supposed to be a mixed tag, but whatever. It is going to be Otis from Heavy Machinery against Dolph Ziggler with Mandy Rose. This whole rivalry started because Otis was in love with Mandy Rose and Dolph was fat shaming him and all that. He said that Mandy deserves better, blah 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 blah. The winner of this match is going to be Otis, in my mind. He's going to get Mandy, and they're going to have a WrestleMania moment together in the ring. And now on to the next match. Given the circumstances, these two could tear it down. The next match is Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins. These guys always tear the house down when they face each other, and it's going to be no different. The only difference is there's not going to be any audience because of the crisis that we're going through. I would love to see these two go at it again, maybe at SummerSlam, maybe for a title, and after Rollins gets married to Becky. And I have Owens going over and putting Rollins on the shelf because, like I said, Rollins is getting married. So you gotta write him off TV, and what better way to do it than Kevin Owens giving him a pop-up powerbomb to hell. Now on to the next match. And the next match is a specialty match, and it is a Firefly Funhouse match, as The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, will take on the man that never gives up, John Cena, in a rematch from their match at WrestleMania 30. This is WWE's way of saying, we know we messed up, we're sorry, so The Fiend's going to squash John Cena. He's going to beat him clean. I have the Bray Wyatt, The Fiend going over, putting Cena on the shelf until we need him again. And then he'll go after Roman, because every single time The Fiend goes after somebody, it changes their character, and they turn heel, or they turn face. Well, heel, for the most part. And every person he's gone after has wronged him in the past. There's only two people left, Taker and Roman. Save Taker for next year at WrestleMania if you don't do Black and Taker. Now on to the next match. And the next match is going to be a boneyard match, as The Undertaker takes on the phenomenal AJ Styles. Now, maybe 10 years ago, this match would have been outstanding, even in 2012. But Taker is at the point in his career where he's at the end, and AJ is AJ. He's amazing at what he does. I see The Undertaker claiming AJ's soul and letting AJ rest in peace, aka taking a little break, because AJ Styles deserves it. Because we only have a few more years left with him. Because I think, if my memory is correct, he said that this contract that he signed is his last contract. So, Taker's going to go over on AJ here. Now on to the next match. And the next match is going to be the highly anticipated WrestleMania return of Edge, taking on his former best friend and tag team partner Randy Orton in a last man standing match. Now this rivalry is good, is one of the only good things about this WrestleMania. And I see these two delivering a 5-star match. But I personally want to see Edge take it. It's his first Mania back. Why not give it to him? It's plain and simple. Randy's taken out nearly everybody the Edge is associated with and cares about, but Ryder, Hawkins, and Christian. He took out his wife. That's going to come back into play. Edge is going to win. Now on to the next match. And now the next match is for the WWE Women's Tag Team titles, as the Kabuki Warriors will defend their titles against Bliss-Cross. I am not looking forward to this match. This match was just thrown together. Where are the Iconics? They haven't been on TV in months. The Iconics should be the focal point of the tag team division. They are the best women's tag team the WWE has. You can have a good tag team division with VXT, Bliss-Cross, Fire and Desire, Kabuki Warriors, just to name a few. But WWE dropping the freaking ball. This match is a waste. Kairi Sane was supposed to have her big WrestleMania entrance on the Buccaneers Pirates boat, but we're not going to get that now. So I see Alexa Bliss getting the pinfall over Asuka. Now on to the next match. So the next match is supposed to be the Usos versus the New Day versus Miz and Morrison in a tag team ladder match for the SmackDown tag team titles. But apparently, with the crisis going on, the Miz was sick and he could not wrestle at WrestleMania. So it was just a singles tag team title ladder match with John Morrison against one of the Usos, and the New Day is not involved. Yeah, this WrestleMania is a mess. I'm going to have Morrison going over just because I don't see them taking the belts off. Morrison and Miz this soon, and with Miz not being there. Now on to the next match. And the next match is for the Raw tag team titles, as the Street Profits will defend against the Latino Takeover group of Angel Garza and Andrade Cien, with Zelina Vega at ringside. But Andrade was hurt, so Zelina Vega went to NXT and handpicked a replacement, and that replacement is Austin Theory. I'm going to have the Street Profits retaining here. The Latino takeovers are going to start taking over the Raw division when, spoiler alert, Alberto Del Rio comes back. So, Street Profits, you get to hold on to the titles for a little bit longer. Now bring the swag. Now on to the next match. And the next match is going to see Sami Zayn defending his newly won Intercontinental Championship against Daniel Bryan. I'm okay with whoever wins this match. I like both of these guys. But who should it be and who... It might be Sami Zayn. He just won his first WWE Championship, and it would be a shame if they took it away from him that fast. So Sami Zayn is my pick. Now on to the next match. And the next match is going to be for the SmackDown Women's Championship. It was originally supposed to be Banks versus Bayley. Then it was supposed to be a six-pack challenge. But now it is going to be Bayley defending her SmackDown Women's title against her best friend Sasha Banks, Lacey Evans, Tamina, and Naomi. And who's going to win this match? Do you asking yourself? You asking yourself that? It's going to be Sasha Banks. This is going to be her WrestleMania moment. She's going to win the title at the biggest stages of them all. And she'll probably lose it in like 2 weeks. Now on to the next match. And the next match is going to see Rhea Ripley defending her NXT Women's Championship at WrestleMania for the first time ever against the 2020 Royal Rumble winner. The most overrated person in the books, in my mind, in the women's division, Charlotte Flair. I do not like Charlotte Flair at all. Plain and simple, Rhea Ripley is going to destroy her. But it's going to be a good match. Charlotte's going to put Rhea over. And then she's going to whine and complain. And she's going to get another title match. And she's going to take it off her later on to help boost NXT's ratings. You see WWE, I know exactly what you're doing. You're going to give Charlotte Flair the loss at WrestleMania and have her win the title on NXT TV. Now on to the next match. And the next match is going to see the person who should have won the Royal Rumble, Shayna Baszler, against Becky Lynch for the WWE Raw Women's title. So, I was thinking, here's what they might do. They'll have Shayna win and like destroy Becky. That way she can go get married, go on a honeymoon, and have a good time with Seth, and have a little vacation. And in the months leading up to SummerSlam, they're going to destroy Bayley, destroy Flair. Then Ronda Rousey's going to come back because she was spotted at Fox Studios a couple months ago. And they're going to destroy Banks. And then they're going to take the Raw Women's title and the SmackDown Women's title and the tag team titles. Duke and whatever the heck the other one's name is. And then at SummerSlam, we're going to have a 4-on-4 winner takes all match for the WWE Raw Women's title, WWE SmackDown title, and the tag titles. You can throw the NXT title in there too if you want to. But the 4 main roster titles will be on the line in a 4-on-4 elimination tag match. And I'll keep the NXT title away because the next NXT pay-per-view is supposed to be the 30th. That's what they should do. And I have Bazler winning here. I've had Bazler winning the Rumble and beating Becky since Survivor Series. That's my pick, Bazler. Now on to the next match. And the next match we're going to talk about should have been Goldberg versus Roman Reigns. But life happens and something happened to Roman Reigns. He, of course you guys know, he had cancer. Or has cancer. And he's immunocompromised. And with the crisis going around, he didn't feel safe with going through the WrestleMania. So he backed out. So rumors are going around that they filmed the match, they didn't film the match, they have a replacement, and all that. So I'm going to go off the fact that saying they got a replacement. And the replacement that I'm going to pick is Braun Strowman. So Braun Strowman versus Goldberg will be the match. And I'm going to have Braun Strowman getting the heavyweight title. You're going to give Braun the title that he should have won last year against Brock at Crown Jewel. And you're going to make a lot of fans happy. Now on to the next pick. Match, I'm sorry. And now it's time for the main event. And the main event will be Brock Lesnar defending the WWE Championship against the 2020 Royal Rumble winner Drew McIntyre. This has been years in the making. I remember seeing Drew McIntyre when he first came into the WWE. He was known as the Chosen One. He teamed up with Cody Rhodes. He was in three-man band. And now he's main eventing WrestleMania. He's going for the biggest prize in the business. The Vince McMahon handpicked him and said that he will be WWE champion one day. And now it's April 1st. We're 4 days away from that becoming a reality. That's amazing. Drew McIntyre has had a bumpy roller coaster road to the top, and he deserves this WWE Championship. That's why my pick is Drew McIntyre to walk out of that empty WrestleMania arena as the new WWE Champion. I just want to say thank you guys for watching my video. I know there's no NXT TakeOver. This is a weird WrestleMania. There's no Battle Royal. But we got to make do with what we have. I pray to God that next year they knock it out of the park and they make up for this crappy WrestleMania that we're getting. And I applaud every single person on the roster for putting their bodies on the line and going out there with the risk of possibly getting sick. Thank you for doing that. And hey Vince, if you need help booking the WrestleMania for next year, WrestleMania 37, to make that a success, I'm only a call away and I'll help you. I just want to say good night and goodbye, and please be sure to subscribe. We're on our way to 200 subscribers. Woo!